Guys, how you doing? I'm back here at Chicago O'Hare Airport, making the long journey back to Guernsey. It's going to be a long one. It's going to take me about 2 days in total. Over there, Reggio's Pizza Express, but I didn't buy a pizza from there. I've got one last culinary delight to try from Chicago. It's a Chicago-style hot dog. It's in here. Let's open it up. See what delight we got. So we undo this wrapping. This cost me all just over $6. And look, it's a hot dog, and you put some dill pickle on it. Some kind of tomato, there's some relish, not really sure what that is. I was trying to understand what the guy was telling me, but yeah. They give you some little, peppers as well. Probably not a great idea to eat those before flying transatlantic, but anyway, let's give it a try. It's going to be a messy one. Look at that. Oh, it's good. Hot dog's quite beefy. I guess this is what they call a wiener. Apparently it's got beef in it. Look at that dill pickle. This is Chicago style hot dog. Who knew? Probably one of the cheapest items on the menu. It was like, what, $6 something. Of course, airports are expensive places. So this is a good pre-flight snack, especially when you're already getting some food on your flight. Thoroughly recommend that if you want a taste of Chicago. If there's something you missed out perhaps, or you want another taste of something that you enjoyed while you were here, head to Reggio's at the airport. Fair prices, I would say, a lot cheaper than the other food outlets. Decent, maybe not the highest quality, but yeah. Who am I to judge? I don't know, I'm not from here. And the staff seemed to be good banter as well. They were laughing at my accent as I tried to order whatever it was going to be on my hot dog. There we go, we're boarding at K19. 19, my lucky number. Let's see if it's a good flight. And those peppers don't repeat on me. Oh dear, it's actually at K13, unlucky for some. Oh, it's funny leaving the States. I've been here, what, nearly 2 weeks? And I don't really feel like I've had a holiday. It's been... life is faster pace here. I don't want to say stressful, but it feels like my everyday life back in Guernsey is far more peaceful than coming on holiday here to the States. Here is big and quick, and you're kind of rushed around. You're made to feel like you're the problem if you're holding people up in the queue, for example. Even if you just want a bit of information because you're a tourist like me and you have no idea what's going on half the time. But yes, I am looking forward to getting back to my little life in the Channel Islands.
For those passengers traveling to London Heathrow, you need to have their passport in hand.
Of course, American Airlines have no idea that Hello Antonio Travel Adventures are travelling on their flight today. So, I'm in the last boarding group. 9 out of 9. This is boarding group 8 now. Invited to board now, let's go. Seat 36H. So I'm right in the back. At least if there's a head-on crash, I'll be alright.
Your last name? You all set? Step forward, look at the camera. Last name?
Hewitson.
Lloyd?
Yep.
You're all set. Step forward, please look at the camera.
Wow, that was weird. It recognised me from my eyes. I show my boarding pass and everything. Not sure how I feel about that. They didn't even want to see my Guernsey passport, look.
This way.
What's your seat number? I got moved.
It's right here. It's a secret area. It's really kind of you. You guys are professionals. You guys see that? I have them back there. They're back there.
19. These middle seats, you never really see anything from the windows, but it's dark outside. It's an overnight flight. It's the reality of travel, none of that fancy business class. Sit at the front with the biggest window seat, Noel Phillips stuff. There we go, confirmation for you.
Welcome to our American Airlines flight. On its way to one of our many destinations.
Right guys, so only 2 hours and 42 minutes until we get to London. I've had no sleep because everyone keeps turning lights on around me. I'm going to be cream cracking for my journey back to Guernsey.
We're waiting for the buses to come back around, so go ahead and have a seat if you'd like. We're just waiting for the buses to come back around, so if you'd rather not stand, go ahead and take a seat.
Flipping heck, that bus ride was almost as long as the flight itself. We left Chicago at 8:30 last night. It's now 10:30 in the morning, 10:45. Here on the next day in London. I didn't sleep a wink, so I basically lost the night of sleep. This is going to be fun. And in approximately 24 hours, I'll be on the ferry to Guernsey. It's going to be a fun one. I still count as UK even with the Guernsey passport, right? Money saving tip for you. They built this new Elizabeth line, the purple train going from Heathrow into central London, but that's going to cost you 12 quid. If you want to save a bit of money, take this. Take the old school underground, Piccadilly line, £5.50 still. Piccadilly line service to Cockfosters.
Thank you.
Welcome to Strood, where Cineworld, the local cinema, is one of the top 5 sites to see in the area.
We will shortly be arriving at Horling.
So now just a 40-minute walk to the next village, to my mum's place, where I finally get to rest for a bit. Guys, it's 6:45 the next day. I slept for 6 hours and then 4 hours. A bit more than I expected, but yeah, off we go to Guernsey, and here's a new character for the channel. It's the Crisp Packet, yes, the Mazda, aka the Crisp Packet. Coming all the way to Guernsey, should be great on the roads, look at that. Would you believe, well, you probably would looking a bit closer, this car is as old as I am. Let's go. stopped off in the picturesque village of South Harting on the way to deliver some medication for a friend of mine who can't get it in the UK, so asked me to get it for them in America. Do you like my CD collection? Just did another little drop off just outside Portsmouth. That's the kind of guy I am, you know, bring people back stuff from America, drop them off at friends' places. Like a rubbish Father Christmas. Just stopped at Roundham Services to fill up with a quick Mackey's breakfast. Since we don't have Mackey's in Guernsey, of course. I feel like I'm doing really well. It's 9:30 in the morning, so what? That's 3:30 in the morning Chicago time. I don't feel remotely jet lagged. I don't exactly feel like it's 9:30 in the morning. But I'm doing fine. I didn't even need a coffee back there. Let's go. Fuel is up to 20 pence a litre, more expensive in Guernsey, sorry, so yeah, better fill up here. We're on to our final stop, finally. We're going to the ferry terminal here in Poole. A city, well, a town, which I know very well. Seems weird to be driving the streets around here. Never driven them before. I've lived here probably cumulatively 7 or 8 months in my life, but yeah, never driven around here.
In 300 yards, at the roundabout, take the first exit.
Good morning. Yeah, I'm just trying to find it, sorry. Sure.
Interior mirror, Guernsey facing area.
Lovely, thank you. You too. Have a nice journey, you too. Well, that was easier than I expected. Great stuff. Here we are in Poole Harbour. See Guernsey Island just over there. You might be wondering why I'm taking the crisp packet to Guernsey with me. Well, it will give us a chance to have a few more adventures, so make sure you stick around for those. One thing I'm a little concerned about is that it is a J-Reg car. So I'm going to get a GBG sticker for the back to make sure that people don't mistake it for a car from Jersey. Is that well because in Jersey, all of the cars' registrations start with a J. Brilliant, just my luck. Am I worried about that? Well, Jersey is of course our rival island. An island which I've still never been to. I don't plan on going to. So you can see today, for the first time, we're going on the Condor Liberation. It's a trimaran, infamous for rolling around. Should be a interesting journey. Much simpler than the Clipper, you've just got seats. Airline style, really. Bar. Kids play area. Cafeteria. And down there you've got Horizon and Club Class, and it's £37 to upgrade to Club Class today, so I won't be doing that like I did on my overnight on the Clipper. We'll keep it simple, we can deal with 3 hours doing this, can't we? And then you slide this door open and you can go out the back. On the viewing platform. Says no smoking, that bloke's having a fag anyway. There seems to be an upper viewing deck. Let's go and have a look. Wow. Like a helicopter landing pad, look. You see Old Poole just in the distance over there. I have to make a video showing you Old Poole one time. I love Poole. Shame I couldn't stop off properly. See Poole Quay and the big tower thingy where Barclays Bank are based, next to the Dolphin Centre. Done a very good job of cleaning the ship before we came on. Look, we got an old beer here and a can of old speckled hen and some Thatcher's cider. Guernsey Island. Life Raft Systems Australia. You can see this is a legacy, I guess, of the boat's past. It was built in Australia and then came all the way here. And Condor's new ferry is coming over from New Zealand apparently, so we'll have to try that one out as well when that one arrives.
As you can see, it's a bit of a miserable day today. We've got a bit of mizzle out there. South-southwesterly winds of around 15 to 25 knots. Seas are out 1.5 in the channel. So there might be a little bit of movement on the vessel, so please take care when moving around. Please use handrails where provided. Children are to be supervised at all times while on board, particularly on the outside decks. Soren is the cabin manager today and is available at the cabin desk to assist you as needed. Thank you for listening, and as you pay close attention to the safety presentation that's about to be shown.
Spotted a kayaker. You might want to get out of the way before we head off. I'm not sure what he's doing down here in the commercial port. There's Pool Quay over there. You can see the Pool Arms, the oldest pub in Poole. Behind me on the left hand side you've got Sandbanks. It's home to some of the most expensive houses in the whole UK. Look at these. And there's the Sandbanks ferry, which connects the peninsula of Sandbanks with Studland over there. And this channel is actually drenched so that larger vessels such as this, the Condor Liberation and the Brittany ferries, can use Poole Harbour, one of the largest natural harbours in the world. Notorious wheeler dealer for football manager Harry Redknapp lives here. The ferry has slowed right down now, I guess, so that it can negotiate this narrow channel. You can see there's even a bus that uses the chain ferry, the Purbeck Breezer. Far in the distance you can see the bright lights of Bournemouth. On this side you can see Old Harry Rocks. Lovely place to go for a walk. Let's get in before they run out of hot food for me to try. And over there is Swanage, home of the In-Betweeners school trip. Well, this is pretty fast, look. I've come back on deck to show you Alderney, but it's really windy, so I'm going to go back inside. And there's the famous Casquets Lighthouse, warning sailors in the Channel Islands for hundreds of years now. And there's Sark just out at the back of the ship.
May I have your attention please, we will shortly be arriving in Guernsey. Could I please ask all foot passengers disembarking here that all foot passengers to please remain seated and wait for further announcement regarding your disembarkation. For all car drivers and their passengers bound for Guernsey, please return to your vehicles on the car decks now. Make sure you have all your belongings with you and please do not start your engines until advised to do so by a member of the car decks.
Look at that, just a 9-minute drive home.